Friends often ask me. His exchange has withdrawn. It's been a long time. But his money didn't arrive. He panicked and asked me what to do. In fact, this is the normal exchange withdrawal process. Not only after putting the coins on the chain. You can see it in your wallet. But after chaining, the payee will have a block confirmation process. This process mainly exchanges or wallets to avoid loss due to double spend attack. And this process of blockchain confirmation, generally it will take 6-12 blocks. Then the time to generate blocks according to various chains is different. The process of block confirmation will have a time difference. Then during this confirmation process time, how do we check our deal? Is it done? At this point, we can query through the Block Explorer. But for many access encryption, to my friends in the currency market, don't understand and don't know how to use block explorers. Today's video, let's take a look at the blockchain browser with everyone. Blockchain browsers are different from traditional browsers. Common browser. Various information can be queried. Jumped to many sites. And the Blockchain Explorer. Honestly, it's just a website. The blockchain browser is designed for users to query tools for browsing information on the blockchain. For example, searching for detailed information of a block of transaction records, the height of the current chain, etc. You can also pass the wallet address or transaction ID to check the balance or transaction details. So the Blockchain Explorer, not a program built on blockchain raiders. It's just an app. Simply put, it is a website that can query blockchain data. In fact, each blockchain system has its own specific browser. Users cannot perform cross-chain queries through the blockchain browser. Want to query some information about a blockchain browser? Then use the blockchain browser to query. Take a simple example. The Bitcoin Block Explorer can only query Bitcoin blocks. The browser of Ethereum can only query Ethereum. In order to facilitate users to query the content on multiple blockchains, some websites will centralize the block explorers of multiple chains on one website. It is convenient for users to switch freely among multiple block browsers. Have to be aware of is, blockchain browser can switch freely, but it does not mean that digital assets can be traded across chains. The blockchain browser only provides the query function of the blockchain. Block explorers are like a window into digital currencies. Browser via blockchain. You can see what's really going on inside the digital currency. Detailed records of the confirmation process of each block, and the process of generating and distributing digital currency, and a complete record of the circulation of digital currency between each block. In this way, the stock, increment, turnover rate and other information of the digital currency are disclosed more completely and publicly. Well, when it comes to this, everyone should understand. So-called Blockchain Explorer. It refers to the website that provides users with browsing and querying all information of the blockchain. The users mentioned here include developers, currency holders, dApp users, miners, regulators, people interested in the block, etc. This tends to be related to the stage the blockchain is in. Take the public chain as an example. In the testnet stage, the users of block browsers are mainly developers. When the public chain is on the mainnet, currency holders, dApp users, miners, etc., gradually need to use block browsers. When the influence of the public chain is getting bigger and bigger, supervision and users who are curious about the blockchain will also use this product. It can be said that the block browser is used to reflect the fairness of the blockchain, transparent and traceable features of these. Everyone can use the blockchain browser to query the relevant information of the blockchain. I believe that for many noobs who use blockchain browsers for the first time, must have a headache with related terminology. Next, I will list a few frequently used technical terms and their explanations for your reference. 1 hash refers to the hash rate of this blockchain, calculated based on parent hash. When wanting to view the blockchain, can be queried by hash. 2 block height. Born from the Genesis block, the block height is 1. Every time a block is generated in the future, it will go up 1. The number of blocks generated by different public chains at a time is not necessarily 1. Everyone needs to pay attention to this. 3 transactions is the total number of transactions contained in the block, including the number of ordinary transactions and the number of transactions that automatically execute smart contracts. 4 coins. That is, the number of coins contained in this block. 5 sizes is the block size, not fixed value, related to the volume of transactions. 6 transaction fees. Transaction fee in Ethereum room equals gas used gas price. The transaction fee is related to the number of bytes taken by the transaction. It has nothing to do with the transfer amount. 7 gas limit is the maximum amount of gas that can be used in this block. Only when gas used gas limit can the packaging be successful. Otherwise, it is a failure and start from scratch. 8 levels of difficulty. Measure the average number of operations required to dig out a block. Reflects how long it takes to dig a certain number of blocks under a certain difficulty. There is also an overall difficulty. This is the sum of the mining difficulty of all blocks on the public chain. So after understanding what a blockchain browser is and some professional terms, we can find and start using the Blockchain Explorer to find the data we want. Okay, this is the video of this issue. Let's see you next time.